doing this.
We are live.
Nice. It's alive.
It's alive. Why did I end up with a spoon in my gin and tonic?
I don't know. That's very
It's
strange.
interesting. I'm making this so we can actually get commentary.
Well,
oh, here we go. We are live.
And that'll tell us
Oh,
if
that's
it's
looking rather
text or-
civilized. Hang on, you might want
Do I need
to.
to make an adjustment?
You might hang on, yeah, because you're going to be there.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
I don't want you to be off camera. Hang on. Well, you haven't shown up yet anyway, because remember the damn delay.
See, there. No, I'm there.
Yeah, but you're okay. There we go. That's better.
Yeah. I'm in.
Oh, you did?
frame.
I did for a second.
Yeah,
For a brief second.
Yeah. It was
I
like
would say every third podcast is like that.
Probably.
it's because it's running on Windows. I mean, what the hell else do you
Hey,
say? This
hey,
much
hey,
time?
hey.
How long did it take? How long did it take the Windows machine to get fixed? 1
I
hour.
want to talk about it.
1 hour and 10 minutes.
And notice that I didn't give
How
up.
quickly did the Apple Macintosh of beauty and love and care and cuddling take? 10 seconds.
I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it.
What happened?
Both suck, just for different reasons.
Oh, absolutely.
What happened? I was not listening.
Yeah, you were fine. It was good. It
I
was
don't know.
all was good.
How's is anybody even on the YouTube?
I have
don't
no
even
clue.
know
I
if
just
the audio's
closed the
any
damn
good.
mic
Vicky's
down.
here.
Here you are shutting down
Vicky.
your magic
Hi,
back.
Vicky.
The magic
Yeah, but the
pack.
magic back, the magic back comes back up again quickly.
Did you say the magic pack or the magic
Oh,
pack?
Vicky's here. Yay.
Magic
Good.
Mac.
Magic Mac.
Yes.
That's-
Magic Mac.
Vicky's
I have no,
here?
because
That's
we.
Hey, Chris Roberts is here.
He is.
I haven't quite. Yeah, I am. Which is good. I haven't quite figured out if we're an hour early.
The light one, the Pilsner.
We're an hour early.
Oh, yeah.
We're an hour early.
We're an hour early.
Are
It's
we?
11. Yeah, I have no
We're an
clue.
hour early.
Yeah, we're here now.
Did somebody tell them that we're going to be an hour early?
I sent you a thing to say
You-
social.
You said they said.
Oh, well, he said he was taking care of it.
but you
So
didn't
if
take
you're
care of it.
watching
I
this
did.
online, welcome. You're watching the recorded version because we screwed up on the time again.
Not we. Not
No,
we.
no, I'll
Not
own that.
we.
That was me.
Yeah.
I fucked that all up. That's 100%
Well, we can-
on me.
We can go down to New Holland and go get drunk for an hour. Well, 47 minutes.
Where's New Holland? What is
It's
that?
like 10 minutes away. Literally, it's like 10 minutes away. And they have Dragon's Milk, and it is the best. Have you guys had Dragon's Milk?
Is it really new?
It is. And they have
I
it.
don't
They
know.
have all sorts.
I don't know.
When I was
I'm
up there
just-
one time,
I'm
they had the
thinking
cherry flavor stuff
scooter.
and some other. And you just basically lay back and just do this.
I'm
on
thinking
tap.
like not walking.
You wanna
It's
go do
good
scooters?
stuff.
No, so
You
so,
don't want to do scooters.
well, he might be able to pass the scooter test. I couldn't. The
What's
scooter
the,
denies
what's the
me.
scooter test?
I don't. I'll die.
So you have to
What's
do
the
a,
scooter test?
it's a
I'll die.
response
I will
test
hit somebody or
to
something.
prove that you're sober.
I'm
Oh, I can fucking totally
scooters.
kill that.
Yeah. So the lovely lady at the front desk this morning.
Which
we were
one?
talking about. She's not here now. She went home for the day.
Hang on, we could. They got a bus. Why don't we just borrow the bloody bus?
We could take the bus.
Who's sober-ish or enough to drive a bus?
No, no, no. They have someone with the bus. Yes. Shut the fuck up, Ryan.
I don't even have this shirt. I feel like I should have one of these shirts. Why? And if
Shut
that-
the
if that
fuck
was
up.
me, at least my wife, she totally wants one of these shirts.
There was a show. There was a show where Ryan was like, I was
On a
like,
tangent.
and I was, and I was
Will
like,
McCullen
shut
is
the
here.
fuck up, Ryan. And then
So hang on, are we on time?
I think
Yeah.
we're on time. I don't know.
Her husband made it
No.
for me
Maybe we're early.
and
We're
sent
an
it to
hour
me
early.
and a cup.
Yes.
I have a shut the fuck up Ryan cup too.
Really?
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, we're gonna. I was talking to. Did I talk to you yet? We're gonna do. I'm gonna put up tonight. I'll build it. What the fuck? I'll build a website, like a legit security studio. Oh, sorry,
Shit show?
shit show website
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a store on there and move the shit onto there. We're gonna like make this legit.
All right.
We're
I'm
taking
into
this to the next level.
I love it.
I'm into it.
All right.
I'm
So
about it.
game, we're taking
Oh
this to the
hell yeah,
next level.
totally.
All right,
We'll have some fun. I'm up totally up for it.
all right. So next level shit for the security shit show.
I like this.
Do you see how I enunciate shit?
You do. You enunciate it quite well.
So
You know,
there's no misunderstanding that I'm using the word shit.
Jeez.
You misunderstand.
300
Shit.
milligrams.
So for 3 semesters in college, I studied
Have you seen
speech
the website?
pathology.
The
You
website
did that
is
very
asshole.
well.
Yeah,
The diction was
that's
on
yeah,
point.
it's my nickname. Asshawk.
Asshole.
Asshawk is my nickname.
What?
the hell?
Ass
Seriously, the
hog?
website
Ass
is
hawk.
asshole.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was
I'm like a
ass
hawk.
hog. I was
That's
like,
right.
well, I mean,
Like
I don't know
it's
how
like-
you got that
I'm
nickname.
like a
but
hawk on
All-
the, on the ass hawk.
All that diction we were bragging about out the window because it
seriously
definitely
fell
sounded
off.
like
Yeah, it sounded like you said asshole.
Asshole. I say.
By the way, during
Was it
the
a shot?
keynote,
Was it
a
shot?
I once you mentioned it wasn't dick in a box, all I could
Everything
hear,
thought about was dick in a box.
all I could hear
Yes, it worked.
was dick in a box.
Yeah.
And there goes the foot. Oh,
was.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
100%.
No, it had to
100%.
happen that way.
Yep.
Because
So
then for the rest of the presentation, not only were people doing that, in their heads, there was the dick in the box thing
yeah, no,
going
no.
through their heads.
It was definitely like Justin
What I
Timberlake.
would love to know is how many people were sitting there clicking and went and Googled it. And then we're just giggling while I was doing the talk as well. It's freaking awesome. So much fun.
Josh is out with Molly, and we're so excited about that because usually his social anxiety is so high.
It was so,
Don't worry, we're gonna catch up with him in a little
I
bit.
couldn't help it. It just had to happen.
Yeah.
So what the hell
He's
are
very
we talking
excited
about
to meet
tonight?
Oh, it's my topic.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
If you were king of the world,
Ooh.
What's this if shit?
or
He can't be king of the world. He's got a bloody Windows machine. He can't take over a fucking camera, let alone.
it's true. That's true. He has you on
I
there.
mean, I'm sorry.
At the very, at the,
10 seconds,
Okay, Prince. What?
50, 60 minutes, 70 minutes.
at the very, what?
What's that? What? Who? What? Oh,
How
for
long
to
it
fix
takes to
it?
take shit over, yeah.
Well, look, had the migration
You
to
took it over?
365 gone well, it would have worked just fine.
He did it, and he
Yeah.
did it from a fucking iPad.
Exactly, yeah.
You guys are just rubbing it in tonight, aren't you? Jeez.
So if he can actually get a decent operating system running, and then he maybe can take over the world, then we're okay.
So if I was king of the world,
You'd tell him to shut the fuck up, wouldn't you?
I
I'd be in a
mean,
dungeon somewhere.
I mean,
And it
this
wouldn't
can
be
very
pretty.
easily be shut the fuck up, Robert.
ah,
Whoa, yeah,
I
all right, we'll go
love
with
it.
that too.
Take off his tongue.
Look,
No.
me and Brett.
so what's the rest of the thought behind this though? So that's a great title, but
I gotta
So,
go. I gotta go check it out because I forgot.
So are we being exclusive to only 50% of the world's population by being king of the world?
Oh, don't go.
Oh, come
Seriously,
on.
fuck, come on.
No, because he
you
would
can be king,
hang
just-
on, you can be queen of the world.
Just identify.
you.
Just
He can be
identify
king
as a
of
no,
the
I
world.
king.
want to be queen of the world.
You'd be
Just
queen
Queen
of
of
the
the
world.
world's an option. I want it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, nice.
I already do
Yeah, I'm gonna
identify
go with
as
it.
king,
I'll
so
go
it's
with it.
okay.
Yep.
So there you go.
I've met many a man who I have
So
bigger
you were
balls than.
trying to represent the little people.
Honestly, half of, yeah.
Did you see what I
that's-
named it? I named it Shit Show McGee.
Oh my God. Do you know how much I
All
love
right, so
Janis
what the hell are
Joplin?
you gonna, well, okay. You
Bobby
are
McGee.
ruler. Actually, there is no king or queen. There is just dictator. At the end of the point,
All right.
end of discussion. This
Okay.
is not a democracy.
And that's not like a weird fraternity like
No,
advertising.
your ass is grass if you don't agree with me. End of discussion. There are places in the Mariana Trench I will happily bury you. End of discussion. Dictator of the world.
Dictator of the world.
Yeah, there's no king, queen. There's nothing. You are dictator of the world. My way or the highway.
Supreme being.
No, because that's all.
No, that's
Hollywood.
how reserved
Who
somebody
was
else.
that one? Which movie was that? Supreme Being. Oh, was that Loki? No, that wasn't Loki. Anyway, squirrels.
Yes.
Dictator.
Yeah.
Dictator. Dictator works.
You know what?
Dictator.
All I
Alright.
can
The
see
word
are
discussion.
dictators.
If you're
Oh, wait.
dyslexic.
Like, what kind of taters are we talking
Word
about?
discussion.
The dick kind?
Potato dicks, one of the two.
Yeah.
Oh,
It could
Oh.
be,
okay.
if you like, if you screw up your letters, it could very easily become dyslexic.
Maybe like a nice
Yes.
legume.
So Marlis one time, I told her this. She said, "I want to discuss something with you." I said,
Somebody
You got to discuss-
Google another word for dictator that doesn't
Isn't that
imply
awesome?
male.
She
vegetable.
totally-
And she looked at you like,
Male
Not now.
vegetable.
"No, it was awesome." She totally went with it.
Man
I
veg.
love it.
All right.
Man veg.
Okay, so what?
Oh,
No,
shit.
In all
I'm
seriousness,
listening to myself here.
are we, is it
Oh.
still working? Are we still online?
Yeah, we're still online. We're
Okay.
still good.
me know
Windows
if that
hasn't
changes.
crashed just yet.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like
there's some more.
Give it
There's
another
some
minute
more.
or two, it'll be done
there's like hardly anybody online because they think it's coming in another
in
hour.
another hour's time. We
That's
should go
okay.
get drunk for 40. I mean, yes.
What are we doing now?
Different word than dictator.
Oh, I like no tyrants. I like autocrat.
I like
is good.
autocrat.
No, oppressors.
Oh, I feel like that's negative.
That's all just theory. That's not practical at all.
Being a little bit more civilized.
What? Oh, are we gonna go like help? I'm being
Tyrants.
oppressed.
Yeah.
I like auto. What was it? Hang on, give me the first. Autocrat civilized, because most people won't fucking clue what that
Now, how is it that you can pronounce autocrat, but you
Auto.
cannot pronounce
Aluminium?
ass or
is.
aluminum?
Os.
No, it's not os. The song goes os and titties.
Os,
and titties.
Awesome
That's the
today.
song. That's how it goes.
Autocrat. I say. No, I don't. Tyrant's a little too. The problem is with tyrant. It is too descriptive. Because when you walk in and go, hello, I'm a tyrant, people know that it's not going to end well. Hello, I'm an autocrat. I'd love to have a conversation with
I
you.
feel like we missed the
That's
point.
more approachable.
So what
It
was the
is.
point? We never got to it. What did you actually write about this tonight?
Let me check. Let me check what I wrote.
Wow.
Oh, fuck, you don't see it here.
This is as good as it gets.
Pretty much. I think autocorrect. It's like it's.
Oh,
What are we trying
I
to
remember.
fix?
I remember now. It was one of my frustrations, is accountability.
Yes.
I'm very, it's frustrating to me that we don't hold people accountable for shit that we should be holding them accountable for.
Yep.
So I got to thinking about that, and then I thought, what's negligent in our industry? Like, what's truly fucking negligent? Because I've been in enough cases on the breach side of things. Probably the most famous one was the Target breach, right? You sit on the special litigation committee, you got a whole bunch of fucking lawyers, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, what the fuck? How could you not proceed with this case, right? Because, and for people who don't know what a special litigation committee is, when the Target breach happened, the shareholders filed suit against the board of directors.
Right.
So it's basically Target suing Target. Right.
That's
So
neat.
somebody can't sue somebody without a third party coming in and saying, is there any legitimacy to this case, right? And so you sit there and you're going through all the evidence, and it's like, you're dead to rights. There's absolutely a reason to go forward with this case. But then the lawyers made the recommendation, because they're ultimately the ones who make the recommendation, made a recommendation to the court that it not proceed, that there was no negligence here. I'm like, well, what the fuck is negligence? And so that was 2013. It's now 2021, 8 years later. I'm still wondering, what the fuck is negligence? When are we going to hold people accountable for shit that they should be able to get? And CEOs are like, usually it's like, well, the CEO is not going to, take it seriously because, their company might suffer, but they'll come back. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your company. What I care about are the people. It's not your data.
Right.
And we always quantify like losses, right? You look at Panama loss data, and Panama loss data is like, whatever, it's bullshit. But the loss data is always like how much the company lost. How about how much the people lost? Because they're the ones who ultimately suffer. So I thought about all this, and I was like, well, what if I was king, man? I'd change all this shit. I'd start tarring and feathering people regularly.
I do feel like society has lacked some good tar and feather lately. I think bringing that back might not be a bad idea.
I like drawing and quartering.
Oh, drawing and quartering.
Does that kill them?
Fair.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. See,
That
tar and
kills 'em?
feather doesn't. Tar and feather
Yeah,
teaches them a
eventually.
lesson.
So I kinda
Eventually
just
that
wanna-
last quarter dies real slow.
I just kind of want them to feel pain. I don't want them to actually die.
So it's interesting you bring this up.
But if I was king, that's what I'm.
I was just reading an article this morning that the court case with the SolarWinds CISO is leaning towards the CISO being liable.
But the CISO's not
And
the fucking.
you and I know this. We all know this. The CISO isn't the one that should be held accountable here. It should be the CEO. It should be the board. However, the precedent is now moving towards the CISO potentially being personally liable, criminally and civilly. And there are two court cases that are playing out right now that, if that is found to be true. Oh, it is. Well, son of a.
It's the shit show.
It
Do you
is
need a
shit
charger?
show. All right, so if the camera disappears,
Where's the solar panels? Oh, fuck, it's night.
Fuck.
What do we got to do?
It's been one of those days. I have loved today, but today has definitely.
Is it
put
like
me
real
through the
batteries or
motions.
is that
Windows
rechargeable?
camera.
No, it's rechargeable. It's
Do you
And
have a
those
cord?
scary ones and
Yes.
stupid.
Do
you have a
and
cord?
can't USB into it or anything.
No cord?
well. Let me double check. I've never actually plugged it
What?
It's probably got a Microsoft cable on the side of it.
Oh, well,
Micro,
we're
yeah,
fucked.
Microsoft and Twitter branded.
Apparently. And only fire up in a certain sequence. I'm like,
That's all good. Don't worry, we've got Chris's iPad.
Do we have?
yeah. and
Yeah,
I'm-
watching
Here.
says on too. Like
I was getting there. I was getting there, friend.
Here.
Oh, dear.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
So yeah, so stuff and
Here.
things.
Charge it.
Thanks, appreciate that.
You can just roll it up and like make a charger out of it.
Hey, actually, you know what? I've got the lime and we've got the vodka, so we can actually do a chemical experiment with that. We can actually produce electricity.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Thank
got
you
your shit
so much.
figured.
Yeah,
We got you
let's,
done.
let's not put lime-covered liquor wrapped gum wrappers inside my camera.
It's worth a
It'll
shot.
be fine.
It's
It'll
worth
be
a shot.
okay. Hey, how you
It's worth
doing?
a shot.
Good. Good. Say hi to
It's worth
the
a shot.
Hey. Oh, goodness. How are you doing?
Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
I like it.
Although you might not have
Gotta
much
be.
more video because
got a
apparently
lot
the
of power
camera is
in
a
it.
Windows camera and just
No, it's
like-
Japanese. It's made by Canada.
Oh, look at it. Yeah, oh no, because there's about a 20-second lag on the stupid thing. 'Cause I think we have some blind lights.
Hey, I think it died.
Did it die? Did it finally go? All right,
Oh,
get
I
the
timed
iPad
that
out.
perfect then.
I say,
Audio's still going.
See, my theory
At
is
this
when I walk
point-
in, I break cameras. Apparently it
What,
works.
throw it on a charger, go drink and come back, try again?
yes.
All right, I'm into it. You guys want to just, Chris would like to go drink while we charge the camera, and then we just start again here at our normal time.
Or we just
I did find a bar.
Or we just take the iPad up. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it went dark.
All right,
Ooh.
all right, let them know. Yeah.
Hey, just because the camera went dark, I think they can still hear us.
Hang on a sec. We're going to take a break.
Close your eyes, just be here with us.
I like his style.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can hear us.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the
hello.
shit show. Not shit who. Shit show. It is pretty amazing. I love
the
this.
mic. That's
What I love about this is the amazing work that Ryan has done to set this up at a professional level. And we still managed to fuck it all up. It's
You know
brilliant.
what, though?
It's just so
My makeshift
awesome.
mic stand, the mic still works.
that is a perfect
Ooh.
mic stand.
Thank
I
you.
don't-
Thank you.
Come on, like, I didn't even realize it was holding gift. I thought it was holding away.
Oh, God.
I'm like, you do realize this battery is not worth that much money.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, why don't you look? Why don't we continue on on a journey through imagination land, and Brian charges it?
Yeah.
They've got the happy turn
Oh,
and
I
happy
saw that. I
smile.
got the, yeah, I saw the message on that one.
But
I have a lot. Actually, they weren't charging a stupid price, which actually makes me
Wasn't
happy.
actually terrible.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
actually is nice because I mean that stuff they
Eight
charge.
bucks.
Yeah,
So we're still
that's all
we're
I
still
need.
on audio.
Comparing through the feed of the last like year and a half.
All right, deal.
Yeah.
we still want it. Everyone can still hear us. We can still hear them and all that kind of good stuff.
It's just videos down.
So it's up to you. We can keep on going, or we can go drinking and then go afterwards, or we can just put the iPad in place.
Let's throw the iPad please.
I'm
For a little bit.
I am totally
You're done. You're like,
whatever
fuck it,
works. I don't know. I'm on board with whatever.
Hey,
you
look,
wanna
they
do.
were saying try to move the camera closer. So
Yeah, I mean,
iPad it is.
That ain't gonna help much either. Let's face it. At this point in time, I say.
I'm feeling a growing urge of needing to smoke some weed coming out. I'm saying.
oh my god.
It's legal here. You're
It
fine.
is legal here.
It is. I
It is
assume.
recreationally as well.
Oh no way.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
yes
wow.
way.
Okay, so how many states is that it's legal in at this moment?
Are we doing it with this?
Yeah. No, don't pee in that. That won't help.
No, I'm not peeing.
Oh, okay.
Did you just like pull out a random dongle? Like, will this work?
And what's the thought process?
I don't know. It's got audio going into directly to the. It's got audio going in directly to the camera or the computer,
Yeah.
and then he's got video coming from the phone into the computer. Is there any way for us to split?
Hey, is there
the video
anybody here
from
that works in
into
IT?
the computer?
Yes, maybe.
All right, so
How
quick
does
show,
that
quick show of hands. We have a couple of options, including the people that are on the audio. Option number one, we just keep going and we just do audio only and we just keep going on this and go crazy and the people would just have to deal with it. Option number two is that gets charged. We go down to New Holland and have several drinks and we either record from down there or we come back here. Option number three is option number two. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like that one too.
That's also an option.
Any thoughts? Any preferences? I have to hit New Holland before I leave here. It's one of those things I can't not do. Or we can hit it tomorrow night. No, not really. I'm perfect. In fact, actually, what time does New Holland? I do. I am the dictator of the world. Therefore, New Holland can stay open as long as I.
Whatever.
That's true. That's true. If you are dictator of the free world.
Dictator of the free
Who said,
world.
no, if he's dictator, the world's no longer free.
No. I mean, there's is it free at the
If
moment?
he sits on taters, does that make him a
Can we
dictator?
even like talk about that at this point? I mean, we've already got
It does.
one podcast taken.
Matter
Oh
of
my
fact.
gosh, yeah, tell me about it. Does anybody know what time New Holland is open until, by the way, before we
Yeah.
start talking about it?
This friend of mine called Google has
I'm
all the
getting
fucking
there.
answers.
I'm not doing it the right way. I need
Google.
Google.
Chris goes, do you know if the place, well, how late the place is open? I said, yeah, my good friend Google has all the answers.
Are you serious?
Yep.
No. What the hell?
That's lame.
We'll have to go tomorrow night.
Oh, motherfuckers. God damn it.
We're gonna make it a thing tomorrow night.
We are. Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, we're carrying on with audio only. Screw everybody who wants video.
All right, so Evan
Dictator of
asked-
the world.
Yeah. So, oh, thank you, appreciate that.
Hey,
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to the side.
Did you say that?
He said it. Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Tomorrow.
If I was ruler of the world,
I think I got a rubber ball. You should go catch it.
3 things I would do. First thing I would do if I was ruler of the world is I would make a cash bonus of $10,000 or more for anyone who can get a 95% complete accurate asset inventory. That should be a promotable event. That would
So,
be
wait.
my first edict.
So all I have to do is count my asses and then
Yes, count
fantastic.
all your asses.
Got it.
And then exactly write them down. Check your OS.
I get a lot of ass.
Right.
I got a lot of ass.
First thing I would do though is I would
said it,
incentivize
not
the
me.
fundamentals. So the
Yeah.
idea being, if the reason
We just
that
need
the
audio,
fundamentals
that's
don't
all.
get
It's 'cause
focused on
everybody's happy.
is because you're not going to get
It
a
really is.
promotion for doing a good asset.
I just feel like we
You're not
let
gonna get a
people down.
promotion for the hard,
I don't like letting
dirty
people down.
foundation work.
Evan,
It's
you
always
do
the
nothing but
sexy
lift
stuff
people
that's
up.
going to get you the raise. So I changed that. Second thing I would do
That's what I do.
is I would hold people accountable to the role they took on. So if you took on the role as a leader, then you're on the hook legally, financially, you're on the hook for information security, you're on the hook for all of it. And if you took on the responsibility of the role of being a security professional, you're on the hook to protect
It actually
people,
works pretty good.
because that's the job you
I use
actually
that
signed
with
up
this
for.
all the time.
And the third thing I would do is anyone caught being a dickhead, talking down to, being negative about people that are not traditionally cis white males, I'm gonna fucking hang you in the parking lot.
Oh, speaking of which,
Whoa.
who do we need to go
Whoa.
next? Weren't there some folks that
I'm not voting for
messed
you
with
as king.
today?
Yeah.
Now
we're-
we're
You
playing.
don't get a vote,
Not with language
Remember
like
they
that.
right?
No, we
I
don't.
mean-
But I would be able to spot them from 50 yards.
Good. That's all I need for tomorrow.
Well, no, it gets even better. So after this incident happens,
Yeah.
I spend the remainder of the time running around and telling people, guess what I just learned from Rachel?
Motherfucker. You know what was really the send off was I was standing in that group of people and we were talking about the Tesla. And I was there just to kind of like build off of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
Just to
you
kinda-
build on the conversation.
Yeah, they looked like they were interested. They were standing right in front of the motherfucker. So I was, thank you.
Oh,
Um,
you get to be in the court of the king now.
nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
You're the jester, but whatever.
So they were talking about it, and one of the folks
true,
that were
you're safe
standing
there.
there helped get through some of the steps that won through 2019.
Was that Justin? You want to blame him?
It was not somebody that we particularly enjoy.
Oh,
Oh,
And it
Kevin
doesn't-
Mitnick.
You caught me. No, it was not. It was that guy.
that is one person who would be tasered on site. End
Alright.
of discussion.
I thought that's who we were talking about.
That would go on video.
Hey, what would you guys do if you were king? Give me something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or queen. Or
Hey.
water. Hey, everybody.
No, what?
All right. You're up.
If
Yeah.
you were, okay, we're gonna go down the line. Listen, we're gonna go down the line. If you were king, give me one thing that you would do. You start with
queen.
him.
No, you got it.
Right there.
You probably want to let her
No
know.
more
Time track. No more
No more
time
time track.
tracking.
Is somebody taking notes?
4 day? How many hours a day?
See, it's this.
Ooh, ow.
See, it's this generation.
That one not.
Yeah.
He's got a point. By the time I'm done working 4 hours, then break for lunch and 4 more hours, my whole day's spent.
How
If
old
I
are-
could just work the
How old are
12,
you?
I would do it.
Not old enough. Do you see he doesn't have any gray hair? Like, I have a pube older than
Fair.
this kid.
He pays taxes.
My dog has an opinion. I mean,
I like the 4-day work week idea. I actually like that. I'm not sure about the 12-hour shenanigans, but
But
the
that's
4-day.
But how about
No.
like just flexible? Flex
No,
time?
but-
Like you could
are you,
set
No,
it for yourself.
because here's the problem with flex time.
what
Freaking Santa.
What
how
gen-
many of you work for a
what
company that's
generation
like,
are
hey,
we?
take what holidays you want?
Hey,
Do we never take
what
any fucking
generation are we?
holidays? Oh,
Well,
Gen Y or something like that?
you guys are Gen.
ow. You
X.
see this? He's about to get his own back on the Linux.
You
Mac,
guys are
Windows,
Gen
Linux.
X.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
I'm a Zennial because I was born between 1978 and 1984.
Apparently that's. I didn't know.
So what is he?
Yeah.
Is that what we're?
Yes.
That's what I'm like.
What we're called.
What
We're
generation?
Let me fucking
What
write this
generation is
shit
he?
down. A what?
What
am I?
He's gonna be a millennial or below.
See?
Or
It's the
below,
fucking
whatever you
millennials.
want.
Is there a new one now?
Unwilling to work.
Yeah.
I think that's what we call the new generation, right? I don't
Oh shit.
More. What did,
So here I love the
where did this person
Yeah.
go? Where did that one go?
I don't know.
I
I
like the
love-
35-hour work
I
week.
love the idea of the 4-day work week, but what I would
Where did that one go?
see
You scared
is
somebody. Oh, it was.
complete the task.
Where is he?
Stop worrying about how many
Was it a
hours.
he?
You know
Yeah, it was
how
a
many
bathroom.
people are working
Bathroom?
jobs right now?
I'm getting him right now.
Full-time jobs.
He's
Because
next.
we hoodwink the world into believing it takes 77 hours to click 2
Right.
mouse buttons. So I would incentivize task completion. Here's your workload for the week. You get it done in 2 hours, or you get it done in 25, or you get it done in 200. Not my problem. But this is the goal you got to hit for the week.
And no fucking shortcuts.
No shortcuts.
No fucking shortcuts.
You know what that is?
Do it right.
That's a sales
All
job.
right, you're back.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you. What would you do?
Accountability.
Whoa.
Nice. I love
Well
you.
done.
Well
Well done, sir.
Right? He's like, I went to go put some chapstick on 'cause I'm about to
If I were king though, if I was a good king, I'd have to account for what you said somehow.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I just you
I think
think
it's
so?
doable. Yeah, I actually think it's doable. Think about
4-day
it.
work week.
Yeah,
So you're
I-
talking like 4 days, like 24-hour day work week? Like four,
No,
like,
not
No.
four
To
of your
get like
days.
what your normal, like what you would get done in 5 days.
so like
but
96-hour
I
work
mean,
week.
you think about it.
Not
How
for
often
you,
does a weekend
for
get
everyone
done?
Not
else.
using your
Not
timescales.
your time
You
Right.
get started and it's done.
So if we go
1 day to wind
grind,
down,
you know,
2 days to actually recover.
you should be able to get it all wrapped up in about 38 hours, give or take.
Yeah.
You'll never get it all
You
done.
actually,
You have to walk away with the pile still there. But in about 38 hours, it's time to start reinvesting.
yeah,
in yourself.
that, and I love this one. The conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Your vacation
Yep.
is a fucking
This
vacation.
is from my friend.
It means
Dan.
this, the work
Over there next to
machine.
Dan.
Fuck out of here.
So not, okay, but we know that's good security practice, right?
I'll take that
Forced
for you.
rotation and forced
It's good. It should be good.
I mean,
Did
I'll
you
take
break
for you.
it?
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Please don't break it.
Especially one.
That's what I love about it. That's what I love about him. You take a vacation, you fucking take a vacation. I don't want to deal with it.
That's how
Yeah, that's what I love. That's what I love.
We at
Yeah.
Security Studio, we have.
Because, I mean, I'm
I'm
totally so. I'll try to disconnect, and my disconnect is at the bottom of the bloody lake in New Hampshire. And if I don't do that, the chances are half the time I'm sneaking around on this bloody thing, keeping an eye
Is it
on
done right?
things. So actually, somebody else saying, no, actually, we're gonna go.
You know what I do? I let my phone die and I
All right.
don't plug it in.
Yeah.
So let's recap so far. We have, what did he say?
So shorter, basically the theme that's been
What-
building.
what
is
did you say?
Shorter work.
No time tracking, no work.
He was like, yes. He was bowing too, like, eh.
What do you got?
So he stole it for one, but ultimately, it's do the right fucking thing. Right? Like,
Oh, you mean integrity when no one's looking?
there you go.
Oh,
That
Ooh,
that thing?
There we go.
Oh.
That's
Be
the
honest
one.
and
No
genuine
way.
and
That
like,
shit ain't happening here.
That's the one.
Right? You do that, do that.
that shit ain't happening here. You want me to Z?
If anybody says confidentiality, I'm gonna shoot him.
think I'd be a good
Fuck, I will shoot somebody. It might just wing you, but I'm gonna shoot you.
What do we do?
And keep the beard.
In Puerto Vallarta, they have a part of the romantic zone
Everything?
called Gay
You only
Beach.
pick one thing.
It's like actually gay beach. I mean, it's the name of it. It's pretty cool. What did she say?
Her first agenda item would be to secure a turkey sandwich. Now, is this smoked turkey, roasted turkey, honey glazed, roasted? Okay.
Yeah, like actually done properly.
No zombie turkey?
No zombie turkey?
Can we leave off the cranberry shenanigans?
No, we're gonna put a fucking strawberry.
Actually, if we're doing thick sliced,
A sliced strawberry.
Sliced strawberry.
With chocolate drizzle.
That'll make him so happy.
I know.
You know,
I
he
love
loves
making him
his
happy.
strawberries. Yeah, me too.
Help us, you bunch
All right, so
lucky
she wants
rejects.
chocolate turkey.
We'll go with
Chocolate
turkey. All right.
What?
What are you going with?
If you were king of the world,
Or
Queen.
queen of the world, or autocrat, tyrant, whatever
You
you
could
want to be. She's too nice to be a tyrant. She's part of ILF. That's the problem. She's nice.
It's the nicest one they usually.
Yeah, I was about to say, nice on the outside, but
Do you have the dungeon hidden that we don't know about?
oh yeah, there's always the closet.
There's
Like-
always the closet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look in this closet.
everybody's
What are you
got a
gonna
limit.
do to fix? What are you doing? Ooh.
Okay.
All right,
Yes.
now here's my question. How? No, come on. I want a how.
You know, she just. Like her head's at.
Yep.
Oh shit. If there's one word on this planet that has fucked us more than anything else, it's delegate.
Yep.
Oy vey.
Is
It's all-
that pronounced duck accountability?
No shit. Tell me about it. Oy, good God. What did you do? Well, we had a good conversation. I
Yeah.
ended up because I'm too busy doing all these other things. Yeah. Motherfucker.
Could you handle that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So I delegated something and it didn't go well. And guess what? I'm fucking
Yeah.
accountable.
So let me talk about the world hunger thing because I might know a little bit about this one. Several things.
He's
One,
hungry. Oh,
if you are ruler, queen, whatever you would like to call yourself, the nice thing about it is you can take some of the key countries and start smacking heads together. That is the nice thing about being the autocrat of the country. So you can look at the Midwest of this
Not even
country
phased.
and go,
I like
you are the breadbasket for a considerable amount of this planet, actually. And how do we effectively manage that? First and foremost, we're going to take Monsanto. And I don't know if the Mariana Trench is actually big enough to bury them in. It probably isn't. Space. Monsanto can be the first people on space without fucking protective gear. So we'll start with that one.
Because we want to poison space.
Ooh, freeze dried.
That's what we're
No,
saying.
we can freeze dry. Everything gets contained. We're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, we're
freeze-dry.
good. Yeah, no,
So we
no.
get rid of
Okay.
them. We do it properly. We hand the control much more effectively back to the farmers. We talk about the water situation. We talk about everything else. Then we actually go over to some of these other countries and go, hey, we are going to help you. We're not going to take over. We're actually going to help you become more effective. Then we're going to go to the countries that we've ignored and go, hey, this is where we need the power to come from. There's this entire band, Capricorn and Cancer band, where we can go to Africa and go, hey, we fucked you over the last few years. We're actually going to cover most of you, like China's doing. We're going to cover most of you in these kind of amazing solar panels. We're going to pull the energy from there and we're going to do the rest of it. We're actually going to help build the crops and everything else. We're also going to take John Deere.
this is if he was king.
Well, no, I'm actually helping her. I'm her
Advisor?
delegated.
Look, there's like some oil slick swamps that I want to take care of in
You
Africa.
can take care of those. The
Yeah,
other thing we're going to do is we're going to take John Deere out and we're going to probably castrate them. Hang on. We're going to castrate them.
We're still gonna have Harleys though.
No.
And we're gonna
We're still
do
gonna
that.
have Harleys.
No, we're going to castrate John Deere and we're actually going to, again, give the control back to the farmers
I just had a brilliant
because
idea.
they kind of know what
We
the
are
hell they're
not
doing.
leveraging our Harley riders.
So there we
enough.
go.
Thank you.
You could put a dyno on the underneath that Harley, go to Sturgis,
So
set
I'll
up a
help
bunch
you.
of
I'll get you
dynos.
covered.
And when they sit there, wah, 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 wah,
I don't do
that's
that.
extra power.
Oh,
I don't
and
do that,
we're also going to address waste. We are. You want to feed the wolf?
Stop calling me fat, man.
Cuddly. You're not fat. You're cuddly.
Talking about
You
my
have
waist.
time for a second. Hold on and with my Jacob's ladder.
No,
Oh, there you go.
no.
With my Jacob's, I've got knobbly bits. It's good.
Will you
No,
lubricate?
My knobbly bits have got knobbly bits.
no.
Will you lubricate at least?
Is
Would
it
you
like a
would you like
xylophone?
flavor?
if
Okay,
like-
you do realize that in real life, you know, when he goes off camera, when we get too weird,
Yeah.
and he fucking just like drops off camera in real life, he'll just fucking disappear. He'll be like, oh, no, I need a smoke. Goodbye. And then we'll lose him for like 45 minutes. Don't make him too
You're
uncomfortable.
about right. You're about ready to.
I mean,
It depends. Do you want like 3 or 4 sets of Monopoly bits or 5 or 6? And do you want strawberry flavor?
I just want to know if you're gonna fucking lubricate this time.
I can do that. I can. Mint flavor. Mint is good. It's like extra
no,
tingly
this is
bits.
cybersecurity. It's no
not-
loop to be
Yes.
Not- This is not enjoyable for me.
And it's
penetrating
penetrating you.
Said every CISO ever.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh.
That is kind of, there's a parallel there. To see who's getting fucked.
Oh man! All right, so we got feed the world.
All right.
No! Come on! No, come on! All right, we'll circle back.
You gotta start thinking now. All right, John.
John, what you got?
Legalize child labor.
Ooh.
Isn't that parenting?
Yeah, I was gonna
I was pretty
say.
sure that's just called parenting.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a form of renewable energy.
exactly.
So then it would make it required child labor.
Well,
I mean, you know, this young generation doesn't know how to work, so
So
I'm
wait,
How,
wait, wait,
how,
so-
how young
so
are we
what
actually gonna put them
happens
into work?
whenever, let's say something
Yeah, we can
super,
do
super
that.
simple, like, and
So we're going
also,
back to like late
relevant to the area we're in.
1600s,
what happens whenever
1700s?
weed is
yeah, but
illegal?
but hold on, if we do that, we gotta produce at the same
Yeah, when
level,
weed is
'cause
illegal, what
remember
happens?
The old time
That
deal
is
was
true.
We
I had
reap no
12
benefits,
kids,
there's no
we're
regulation,
gonna
we
make
can't,
it,
right?
and I
Because it's
was
illegal,
okay
you
with
can't touch
that.
it,
Okay.
right?
Okay,
It's
so
just
here's
no.
the other
The answer
reason
is
for
no.
doing that.
No.
Because at the moment when
So if
they
you
roll out
legalize
to the moment
something-
of college, which is nigh on bloody useless, let's be honest,
Yeah.
they have no fucking clue what they're going
That's
to do. If you
usually
start them off
taboo.
at 7, by the time they get to like
So if
puberty
you
or whatever, they actually have a
legalize
fucking
child
clue what they're going to do. So by the
you
time they
could
hit the official
enforce
workforce,
this-
we might actually
you
have a
could
workforce
enforce
that knows
a
what the fuck
sustainable
it's going to do.
wage
You know,
in
I want to
countries
squirrel on
like
that for a
think
second.
global.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we
I-
have.
I'm
I
liking
labor
the
my
idea
child
about
So
all the
I've
time.
got a 22-year-old son, and I never.
I labored 3 children, actually.
You know what my job was every
Because
Saturday morning?
That's not him,
Every
right?
Saturday morning.
I think
We
we
had
do a
3
great
bathrooms. Yeah. They had to be
disservice
clean.
to our kids and
My
our
job.
youth when
And
we.
it wasn't
we-
like what
at
people
like
think is clean.
junior high.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
God,
father's
you
biggest
gotta
pet
go to
peeve
college, you gotta
was
get your degree,
hair
yada,
on the
yada,
person.
yada. Well,
He found a piece of
does
hair
that
on the person.
produce
I
a
was
viable
deep shit.
job skill? A
Microfiber
lot of
towel.
times not.
Every
How
time.
many
There was
of
no
us knew
microfiber
what we
towel
wanted
back
to
then.
do
This
before
is
Great,
like
get some
the
sticky tape
70s.
and wrap it backwards around your hand.
But the point was is that like, it was inspected.
Look at
Like,
schools,
if
you'll
White
you're
see-
gonna
glove.
do it.
What do they
right.
do? They
Well,
switch majors,
it's
they
fair.
switch
Drilled
majors,
into
they
me.
switch
Right.
majors.
Pays dividends.
They're not
Yeah.
Kids
doing
need to
and
learn that shit.
learning because they want to.
Kids
They're
don't
doing
fucking
it
have
because
that
they're
shit
told
anymore.
that's the next step. That's what you have to do. And I think
What?
honestly, I think we're really screwing a lot of kids out of
Nice.
finding happiness and
Yes,
being able to do
yes.
good work that they like.
Good way for
How
Ryan
many
to see it.
people actually use the degree that they pay so much?
My Uber driver had a master's in liberal arts.
It's liberal arts.
The lady that gave us this space is a coder.
It's liberal arts. So
Yeah.
what is he, a painter?
No, he's an Uber driver because you can't make no money with a liberal arts degree.
Arts, like painting?
I actually don't know what.
It's just waiting.
Music, art, and geography.
You know what my degree is in?
Geology.
Geology.
It's because you like things that are.
You like
rocky.
rocks?
You want to know why I really got into geology?
You wanted
I
to
believe
bury
it
the
was,
bodies in the right type of strata?
You guys were partying the hardest, weren't you?
Fair.
I was
Totally fair.
it was 68 pounds ago. I swam on full scholarship at the University of Minnesota. Right? Division I, full ride, everything. And I kept putting off, I didn't take school very seriously, and I kept putting off declaring a major. And my advisor kept hounding me. I'm like, all right, fine. What major should I do? She goes, well, it's got to be liberal arts now because you fucked up everything else. I'm like,
Thanks.
well, what are my options? And she's going through my options. And I said, what's that one? Geology. That sounds cool. Like, it sounds smart. And
This, I see you doing this
right.
too.
And she told me what happens. And so I went back to my buddies. I'm like, I'm thinking maybe geology. And the guy's like, fuck, you're going to love that. I'm like, why? He goes, because you go on these field study things and you basically dig rocks all day and drink all night. And I was like, sign me up. So I went back to my advisor that next day and signed up for that. And I got done with school and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do now?
Work for the oil industry.
Yeah,
That's
big
Yeah.
time, yeah,
No,
big
no,
time.
but not with a bachelor's degree. In the,
School of Mines puts you through the advanced stuff and it's freaking crazy. And then
well,
you
what I
get
did
into it, yeah.
instead is I passed my Series 7 in 63 and became a stockbroker.
There you go.
Made 100 cold calls a day for 10 months, straight commission. But you know what it gave me? It gave me an appreciation for people who do sales. I
Yep.
do appreciate people who do sales.
Aw.
It's the shitty, shady,
Yep.
fucked up sales.
Appreciate
Yeah.
means we don't like you.
We don't
It just
lie,
means,
you know.
we appreciate you.
Who's going to buy stock from penny stock? Two stocks. It was CE Software and Apogee Robotics. CE Software made.
Apogee?
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
It's out in your neck of the woods.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Selling those stocks, and every time you call, because you're calling like people with money, right?
Yep.
They're
Ideally.
smart and they've got money. I'm like a 20-year-old. Like, hey, it's Evan from, Hayne Miller and Farney was the name of the stock brokerage. And they actually got busted by the SEC not long after that. And fuck, somebody else bought them up. But anyway, nobody bought my stock. My mother bought some. Thanks, Mom. She doesn't listen to the show, so she won't hear that. But and then finally made a fucking sale. And then one of the other brokers took it from me. One of the high up ones. So that was the last step. So
But you know what's
liberal
what I like-
arts.
What I like
Liberal
about,
arts.
what I like about what
to
Evan said.
stockbroking from child labor.
I was a
Well, because the
basic.
kids need to be dialing
I was-
for dollars.
I was
man.
basically
Come on,
a
they can
child.
talk.
I was basically a child.
Let's get them dialing for dollars.
I was basically a child.
It works for those chocolate sales things. You know what I mean? Like I buy from the kids faster than I buy from the adults.
There's a kid in my neighborhood that I buy $50 bags of popcorn from because that's what you do, right?
Yeah,
And-
it's the
and it's
shittiest
so
sales
cute
stuff.
'cause we're like super anti-solicitor. Like you come to my door, I have a big sign.
I saw
and
it
if you-
today.
If you don't read
I
it,
saw it
I
today.
just stare at you and point.
I
I
saw it
just
today.
stare right through the door. I'm like, I'm right here. See it? See it? See it?
I have cases every year of Girl Scout cookies, not boxes, cases.
Series 7 was a
And
hard
then just
fucking
give them out, We
test.
brought like half a dozen with us.
Series 7?
The Series 7's a hard fucking test. Anybody here
Yeah.
heard of
But I
the
like
Series
that you
7
took a
before?
non-traditional path into this business, right?
Hard
I
as
also non-traditional path. Like I didn't wake up one day. So it's interesting because I love computers. I've always loved computers. Built my first PC when I was 8. Built my first software still when I was 9. Compromised my first system at 9.5. Never wanted to do it for work. Ever.
No.
I did everything else. Truck driver, painter, roofer, maintenance man. I was a maintenance man for a low-income housing. If you want something to humble you, go be a maintenance man for low-income housing.
Yeah.
But here we are, right? And I think if we were to impart any message
Miss Lori?
to anybody out there that's listening or new folks like Colby here, Colby's with us.
You said new folks or
yes,
new?
not new.
Not new.
No, that's for the pool
not
party
new.
later.
See, when you say,
New folks are for the pool party later. I mean,
Here we go.
let me whip out a tin right quick. But I think, just knowing that no matter what your background is, if you're driven to serve, if you're driven to
on a cloud
protect
nine
and
right now.
defend, this is a business you can get into. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what your background is.
I brute forced my way. 100%.
We like you.
Oh, well, good. I'm really glad because this was all going to be real shitty if you didn't.
This isn't gonna go well.
It was not going to be fun after that.
All right. So,
All right, so
we skipped you.
back to you. Yeah. Have you got you figured out?
Shane?
King of the world.
Why not? You,
All right, Shane.
you own the planet.
Right. Well,
It's yours.
this is a heavy decision.
No,
it's not.
She
But it
has
is,
She has
whatever.
an answer. She just doesn't want to say
Free
it out
candy
loud.
corn for everybody.
No.
Okay,
How-
wait.
okay.
That's just me. That's me. Candy corn, really?
Yeah.
That's just weird shit.
It's suppression. I'm the fucking king. I can choose.
That is true. Okay. Do not tell me you did not grow up as a kid and go, why do the oceans polluted? Why do we have hunger in the world? Why are kids exploited? Why? Don't tell me you didn't grow up like this. Well, you own the planet. Pick one. Come on.
I'm gonna go with underwater basket weaving.
What?
That's okay. Free brain massage. Okay. What are you studying in college? Do what? Oh, hell no. Give me a fucking day.
Chris, she could be one of the good ones. Hold
No,
on.
Yeah.
No, there is no such thing. She will be corrupted by the dark side.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're king.
Yep.
I am sick.
First thing you would do?
No, you're different.
Yeah. Step one.
I I don't know how to break this to everybody, but do you all know what it is that I do?
Nah, you're different. You're different.
So there you go. You
You're
have your
nice.
answer. First step, execute him before he gets
I
you.
do.
All right, I'll take. We'll do that. There have been people that tried to kill me a few times, so I'm.
But she's king. She owns
That
the
is
whole
true. Yeah, you
kingdom.
own the armies. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to kind of dodge.
And it's only because she wants to get you before you get her.
Tactical nuclear weaponry. Those are fun things.
And think
to play
about
with.
where it comes from. It's her own self-preservation.
I know. Yeah, which is my fault.
Legit, did
I
you
know.
just
I
text
can deal
me?
with that.
Because I said I'm sending you a package, and he goes,
It's nothing-
"Ooh,
it's
is it a
nothing-
tactical
she doesn't
tactical
have any
nuclear
blood. She
weapon?"
just-
She's pretty
She just wants to live.
Oh my god, seriously. I'm like, man, the fucking internet's not gonna work now.
All right. So hang on. Now you've offed me. So I'm out of the picture. What's next?
Ryan's next. Ryan's next.
That is true.
Not
I
me.
mean,
No, I didn't do it.
Windows. Windows. Just think
Lost the camera batteries.
Yeah, no shit. I got this comments on it. Where's the video? We need video. I'm just gonna tell people it's Ryan's. It's Windows.
Somebody make a new shirt.
Windows screwed us
Your
up
battery might be fixed now.
because
You might have enough juice. You might have enough juice. We're gonna try to do the battery again.
Screwed.
We got about 5 minutes on this.
Yeah.
All right. So hang on. Where do we get to? You've offed me. You're chasing him down.
No, not me, him.
No,
I can
him.
do it.
You're chasing
Yeah.
him. What's next?
I'm one of the good guys. I'm
Are
on
you
your
just gonna
side.
off people? It's not a bad idea. You own the planet now.
She's going with serial killer. I like this.
Well, okay, so now you have to basically decide. Oh, do I? Oh, hell yeah! I have a list. Oh, hell yeah! I might have contemplated once,
don't wanna
twice, or 3 times. No, exactly. We'll get to me. I promise.
I'm on a list.
Mine is way meaner.
Hang on, guys.
All right. Did you say you have a lisp?
List.
A list.
List.
It's a hearing thing. I heard nude over here. Nice. I would also like that.
I'd say we go to assembly, but unfortunately everything would fail. It'd be fun. Hey, let's start off assembly.
Oh, that's what I do. Get rid of Microsoft.
All right, let's play that through.
I want to do that.
No,
Oh,
no, hang on.
Jesus.
Let's
Get out.
play
This is
that.
the part where you need to put your seatbelt on.
Just get rid of it. Start over.
Just burn it down.
Start over. You can't fix something that's that rotten.
There comes a time when something has to be taken to the shredder and the cut, and unfortunately, Microsoft is at that point.
Thank
I'm
you.
not doing Windows 11.
I spent
I don't blame you. Good grief,
Tuesday. I was in Portland and I spent like 2 hours talking to this guy who just left Microsoft. He was a developer there for 10 years, and we were talking about kind of how it's progressed through and everything. And I was like, do you think they're ever going to fucking get Excel to work? I mean, seriously, I use Excel all the fucking time
Yeah, but
and
you
it
use
crashes,
in-
but it doesn't matter. You made a fucking product, make it fucking work.
So
I mean, I drive a
Microsoft
Ford truck for a reason because the
need-
fucking Ford
yeah,
truck works.
Microsoft needs to put out an Evan patch.
If my
It's
truck
like,
sto-
if you attempt to
if
put
my
this
truck
much
stopped
data
working-
into a single sheet, it's going to crash.
No, but it shouldn't. But it shouldn't.
But why don't we hold that shit accountable?
But here's the thing.
You sell a
Sometimes
fucking
you
product,
just
the product's
want
supposed to do what it fucking does, but it doesn't do what it does, and it
No,
causes me
I love
damage,
my
it causes me
spreadsheet.
harm.
But it successfully
No,
completed
but
an
it
error.
shouldn't.
No, it didn't even complete, it just
Let me
froze.
go up to some crazy unlimited amount now.
So I was asking him,
Bloody well
so I was asking this guy, I'm
I
like,
got the
why the
memory
fuck
in
does
the
this happen? He
computer.
goes, I worked on the office team. He goes,
Apparently not.
there's
Reboot it,
nobody,
try it
and he
again.
was like dead serious. There's nobody at Microsoft who knows all of how Excel works. Nobody.
Well, it probably
And so-
once upon a
So I
time.
was like, well,
Yeah,
then,
a guy named Bill Gates made Excel and then he delegated.
no, he
it
didn't
to
make
somebody
it. They
else.
bought that shit. They
Oh,
bought
did
Excel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They acquired Excel, and then I said, well, tell me about fucking Azure, because everybody's moving to the cloud, right? And you got the executive order. Biden's like,
I don't want
push everybody to the
I don't wanna
cloud,
talk
zero
about
trust. I'm
Azure
like,
right
you can't fucking do that. You can't do zero trust in the cloud.
now. I am very unhappy with Azure right now.
Hang on. So
And so I'm like, tell me how Azure works. And he's like, oh, that's an even bigger clusterfuck. Nobody
where
knows
did
how that
Microsoft
fucking
come
shit
from?
works.
Was that no? That was him. Was that
What?
no? That was you.
Microshit was him.
Oh
Microsoft.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Oh yeah. So hang on.
Did you see that picture that I made?
Which one?
the interpretation of Microsoft's warning? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Did you see the
Did you see that?
infographic?
Did you guys fucking read any of my messages?
Yeah, sometimes, yes,
Once in a while. I don't know.
exactly.
I'm
When did you
Evan.
send it?
Evan Francine, good to
Very
meet you.
nice to meet you.
Come on, how you doing?
Well
Nice
done,
to
that
meet
I
chap.
do security and stuff.
Where did
Okay.
you, when the hell
You
did
don't do
you
that? You
send
don't
that?
shake hands?
I just want to be
All
different.
right, did
You know why
we
you shake
figure
hands?
out
It's
what
to
the
show
hell
that
you were
you're
gonna do as a first step? I don't remember.
You know why you do it with your right hand? In some countries, people wipe their asses with their left.
All right, so before you do that, you need to talk to her because we have to kill off a few people first.
I don't think I can get down there.
Round about
I can get
Countries
down
where
there.
they don't use toilet paper.
No, maybe not that many. Maybe
Then
a
what do you wipe your
half,
hands?
1 to 2
Wait,
billion.
wait. Congress is
Hope
how
you
many?
wash well.
Doesn't matter. He's king. Fuck him.
200 and
Fuck him?
451. Give it a couple
How
years.
did you know that?
If he's king, you can't fuck him. He's gonna be
Have
fucking
you
you.
seen some of them dinosaurs?
Yeah, so I'm saying.
All right, 451 Congress we get rid of.
Okay.
That ain't much of a dent.
I'm saying under 5,000, we get rid of all.
Hi,
these
guys.
people.
You can participate. We're good people. Except for him. Stay away from him. Stay away
I
from
hate to
him.
say
We could.
it, humans. You want? I mean, look at our industry. What is the one thing that has failed in our industry?
Microsoft.
What are the two things that have failed in our
Twitter.
What it is it's a fundamental lack of professionalism. People have not just gone to the basics of understanding what it means to be a professional. And if you would do that, it would solve a whole bunch of other issues that are upstream that we're all fighting. Just be freaking professional and hold the standards.
And I think
I like-
there's always my biggest motivator, the whole reason why I'm even in this industry. And the reason why I work, the insane number of hours I work is I hate seeing people taken advantage of. I hate it. I mean, nothing fucking pisses me off more than seeing one person taking advantage of another person. That's why I hate Microsoft. That's why I hate the bad actors in our industry. That's why I hate marketers who take advantage, sell people shit you don't need, you can't use. You don't even know what the fuck it is. Right. And so in the interpretation,
Well, you know,
Yeah,
okay,
there
so
we go,
so I
yeah.
love this.
then
I
that
would
very
caveat.
eloquent, like, you didn't see that shit? I don't know, show me.
You're not caveating.
No, because this was the
Oh, I
best
wanna
fucking thing I
caveat
ever
this.
did, and you guys are.
I
Don't
love
even
the
like
idea of
it.
professional. I think we gotta temper that
Oh,
with
yeah. No, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that was awesome. I saw that one. Yeah, that was
being
fucking
an
awesome.
authentic
Yes, I did
human,
see that
like-
one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I swear,
Yeah, sure.
right, I'm a professional, but I
Wants to see my
I
roll?
dress the way I dress, right? And that doesn't make me not professional in how I conduct myself. But I think sometimes we get this idea that professional means this, thank you, right? We're judging people on appearance and gender and all this other bullshit instead of, can you show up? Can you do the job well?
Yeah, I'm sure that's like.
Do you treat people with respect? Do you, you know, God forbid, take feedback and do things respectfully? Because that might be super helpful to you.
Yeah, but so think about it. We got a framework for it.
Right.
We don't have a framework. We don't have a working framework. There are no set standards for people to adhere to or aspire to.
So here's the okay. So I'll counter that to some degree. How many of you? I'm going to ask. How many of you have had or gotten your CISSP or ISC square or any of that stuff? That comes with a fundamental set of thou shalt hold thyself to a set of standards.
Yes.
He's British.
It's civilized. It's civilized. Exactly.
He's an autocrat.
Exactly. Damn right. And that's it's there.
King James autocrat.
But nobody holds anybody to it, really.
Right.
And this comes back to the accountability. If we actually looked and said, hey, you have your CISSP and you're working for this company, by the way, that lies and does this, you want to explain to me how what you signed to say that you were okay doing is in direct contravenes what you, I mean, there's so
My
many.
argument to that though is if you were a true professional,
Yeah.
you would not work for them.
Oh, absolutely. That you saw me stand on stage, name the name of the
Alright.
company, and said that's why the hell I'm not there. And there's
got a
others I know.
comment. Hold on, hold
Yeah.
on.
What I was gonna say was
Vodka
one of
and
the
something.
ethics of business for how the last
Chris, you want another drink?
I can do that.
You want water?
Yeah.
The sole purpose is to generate profit. Shareholders, and the shareholders are those that either govern businesses or private entities or stockholders in a public.
That's your friend.
They have
Thank
to
you very,
define
very
the
much.
shareholder as the community, as the employees, as the peripheral aspects of business that are affected by the business. And that is what's driving a lot of, like, we make fun of like marketing and salespeople, but they're just following the ethics dictated by our business, which is driving those cultures that we're talking about.
So to take professional, I love this. So maybe one of the definitions of a professional is social accountability and responsibility. Remember, you always have the right to say no.
So
Nobody can make me do anything,
But I'm also
right?
talking about like we're in Michigan.
Yep.
When in 1984 had like the third highest standard of living in the country. When GM pulled out because they did not give the city of Flint as a stakeholder in that business, Flint is now one of the poorest cities in the country.
Well, and I do think there is, and there seems to be a growing trend. Now, unfortunately, a lot of this is just PR and corporate, bullshit. But the social accountability aspect, and this goes to directly to accountability, right? So Microsoft makes a product that doesn't work. Why aren't they accountable to us? If Ford made a product that didn't work, I'd get rid of
I
it.
read it.
If I buy a toaster and by using it, I burn my fucking house down, I have some kind of recourse. I love the professional idea because I think that it's not intercourse, recourse. And that's not intercourse in the rear, just to be clear. So, yeah, I know you get them all jumbled all the time. It's auditory dyslexia. But I think, one of the things that would make the world a better place to live in is if we all got a little braver about not bowing down when somebody's telling us, because it's part of our job to do the shitty thing. That salesperson didn't want to do that sales pitch the way they did. They were following the script they were given because they're trying to put food on their table and they've got, those obligations. But if we encourage them to say, you know what, if that doesn't feel right, don't do it. And in the military, there's this idea that you don't have to follow an unlawful order.
Yes.
And you are supposed to be empowered to be able to make that decision for yourself in the moment. Yep. Why aren't we doing that in our work settings? Why aren't we trusting our people a little bit more, empowering them?
That's just not following your own ethical code and
Yeah.
rules. We all need to do
And
that.
and
Yeah.
believe you me, if you're a shitty human, it's going to become clear to everybody pretty quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Become
Here's-
complacent in that, then stop.
The other thing I want to tackle on this one is marketing. So I would agree at one point, marketing, stop that, don't crunchy make noises, beat you. Marketing, I don't care. Just needs to be tasered. I will, I'll play nice.
Thank you.
Marketing. At one point in time, they took the message of the company and they worked with it. Too many in our industry lead the message of the company. It's marketing leading the organization, not the organization saying, hey, that's
Okay. But just watch the documentary on radio. And you guys should Google this. Look at the marketing that they put behind radium when they first discovered it. They were putting this in everything. It was a miracle cure. It was healthy. It was good for you. They were putting it into baby formula and all kinds of crazy stuff. That was all marketing. Look at the sugar industry. Look at any, just look back about 100 years because shit hasn't changed much. Marketing has always been, it comes out as snake oil salesman. That's where it comes from, right? I've got the tonic. I've got, take my tonic and here's everything.
Here's the problem.
And
With
then we
my
made laws, by the way,
with my tonic,
don't apply to us.
here's the problem. With my tonic that cures everything, I could affect the four of us. Now, with the internet and marketing all over the place and influencers and everything else, I can affect 4 million of us.
Right.
And that's the challenge. The four of us, two of us might be like, I'm going to go bullshit.
But the
You got
problem is
someone
if the marketing's good, all four of us drank the tonic and woke up on the floor.
It's my tonic.
Your tonic is scary. Your tonic is good.
My
It's
tonic.
arsehole
No,
tonic.
my tonic.
It's arsehole tonic. It's arse tonic.
I believe it's a shot.
Arsehole.
So I've talked about this on the show before.
Asshole.
Hello, I'm
Know
drinking
we have
arsehole.
laws
Fucking
that our
asshole.
industry violates on a daily basis, that our industry seems to be the only one getting away with absolutely just stomping on truth and advertising, stomping on product safety, right? Every other product you buy, there is a recourse if something goes wrong. Anyone here ever gotten a package in the last year and looked at all the damn warning labels on the plastic bag?
Hang on, let me look at my package.
Oh, I
and see
do.
if there's
I
warning
do.
labels on it.
Don't use it as a nursery.
Oh.
Don't,
He's checking his package.
I'm checking my package. I don't have warning labels on my package.
There
Wait,
should
look,
be.
we have some stickers.
There should be. It causes more harm than good.
I mean, mine comes with a warning label, so I don't know. I mean,
I got knobbly bits on mine, but Devin doesn't want to look at my knobbly bits.
I don't.
If they're
I
involuntary
don't-
knobbly bits, you need to see a physician.
don't.
yeah, we talked about that. And back to spotted dick. If it's a spotted dick.
Spotted dick.
You ate a spotted dick.
You
Oh,
did
I
it.
so ate Chris's spotted dick.
I am
It
not
was
putting
delicious.
spotted dick in my
good.
mouth.
Was it?
I did.
It was good.
I even
stuff.
shared it with my wife because I'm generous like that.
That was well done.
Did
Well done.
you put golden syrup or a little bit of maple syrup on my spotted dick?
I don't know what golden syrup is.
Why not?
Golden
syrup.
Because I'm not
Oh my God.
fucking British.
I
There's
mean,
a reason why we fought for independence, man.
Well, yeah, it's because you didn't like the damn cup of tea that we left you.
or your spotted dick.
And right, thank you. And my maple syrup has cayenne in it, and I wanted to get the proper flavor.
Oy vey, cayenne maple syrup?
Oy vey,
yeah.
oy
Oh,
vey
wow.
is not.
You know, I
That's
grow my own
definitely
ghost
Yiddish.
chilies in
You took
Trinidad
that from somebody
Scorpions.
else.
Yeah, it's definitely a
I
Jewish
like
community
spicy
somewhere that just
spice.
went,
Oh, we need to have a conversation. I finally decided I can eat
British
greenery.
ginseng.
Okay.
I don't know, my Aunt B
Stonehouse
said it a
Thought
lot.
they gave
red
you drug
chili.
tests.
What, different greenery.
Oh,
No, but she was definitely
different
Jewish.
greenery. That greenery, have to stay away from. Other greenery,
2028?
She has a right to that.
we gotta figure that out.
Who are those people? I want to be with them.
Gotta figure that out.
But so can you have
Some of
chilies?
them are secure.
Yeah, no, I figured out. I will eat I'll do arugula salad. I've been
I
making my own
take- go to the
sauces
experts.
with like Stonehouse's red chili jelly
They actually.
and like olive oil and some other
They
stuff.
might.
Ooh, crap, it's good.
Take
Everybody put their
French's
electronics away.
I mean,
Western dressing
anybody able-bodied
and
can hack something
sprinkle
when given a
little
proper
cayenne
axe.
pepper in it.
Duct tape.
Call
French's
me
Western
after.
dressing.
Yep. Go with French.
Actually,
So
this works
take
for a lot of things.
Western.
It does.
French's Western.
Do you know how to separate the foil from the,
All right, I
from the wax
found it.
paper?
Oh,
No, don't. It's
Alright.
got gum in it.
Oh,
Yeah. I just warned you. You're welcome.
Welcome to the
Friends
show.
would do that. Friends would do that.
yeah.
What I said was a friend. Not like these guys not reading my shit. That's
I
not a
did.
friend thing. Not a friend thing.
When did you?
Not a
say
friend
that?
yeah, I read it.
When was this?
It was like several
Unfriend.
a couple of days ago.
No, it's unfollow.
It was like
Unfollow.
it was
There
a
you go.
couple of days ago. He sent us
You
the,
just-
Okay.
I'm taking back all my retweets.
Did you
I
send it?
texted
Where did you
him,
put
where
it?
are you at? And his response was, okay.
Just because you fell asleep. I called you twice and then I was like, okay. And then I texted you and I'm like, okay.
We are now keeping Lori past time.
all right, we should probably.
What are we doing?
Well, we
should
can
probably-
let-
So who else is going to be king? Are you going to be king? What are you going to do when you're king?
I just wanted you to be aware.
Ooh.
Time machine.
All right, I'm on that one. I might have some influence.
A
on that.
mandatory time
I might
machine.
have had some influence on that
I
one.
like that.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
that.
up for that one. We're gonna have so much fucking fun hunting dinosaurs. It ain't gonna be pretty.
So if
What are we doing?
Michigan,
Colby,
if you were king, what would you do?
yeah.
In homelessness. I like it. How are we doing it?
Is that the
How are we
word?
doing it?
I saw that. Did you not?
What are we doing?
Did I not?
Oh, damn it.
Well, you might have given me a lull.
That,
Oh.
yep. It's all online.
We don't need what? Yes. Yes. More training and less like just giving money. Yeah, I like that.
Teach them to fish rather than give them fish.
Amen.
Back to that there.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you get that sense of
He needs to
pride.
be king. Can we have him as king, please?
we have multiple kings.
Why
Colby
not?
is king,
So-
ending homelessness.
You
Yeah.
know, we
Do you go to
have
Michigan?
about
Do you go to Michigan? Okay. Okay.
I know his
so what is it,
professor.
35%.
You know his professor?
Oh, yeah.
The homes in
We've been
America are
talking.
currently vacant.
All right. What's vacant?
35% of the homes in America.
Did you say vacant
A
or
what?
bacon?
Vacant.
Vacant. I said
Vacant.
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 That's a little mistake.
Do you know that in South Louisiana, after Hurricane Katrina, all of the trailers that sat unused in lots, there were thousands
Oh, I
upon
did see that.
And I
thousands.
did see
agree.
that.
I think that represents a small minority though across the country. there are,
Use bigger words.
what, the $50 word?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like bigger words, like just really big words.
Bring me the $50 word.
I don't know.
Do you want me to get ethereal about this?
Ooh, ethereal. Yes, yes.
Yeah, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Mastication.
Ethereal is only
Oh, I
really.
can pontificate while I masticate.
No,
Boom.
no. I need a plethora of ideas, sir.
Ooh, a plethora.
Because if you're going to be a king and anybody's going to listen to you, you got to use big words.
Rachel wants an abundance of ideological pontification.
Yes. Not an abundance, a plethora.
A plethora is an abundance.
No,
Well,
it is more specific.
Sort of.
Okay.
A plethora is usually a wider
Fuck
range
synergy.
of abundancy.
Okay.
No,
Can we get back to the damn
But do
shit?
you want it
Can
in
we-
aluminum? Do you want it with some aluminium cans?
All right, who else is king?
Yeah. we
Who
got-
else is king? You're
only if they're
king.
going for 5 cents.
You're king now.
AJ's king.
Replace fossil fuel plants with nuclear energy.
No,
Hey.
no.
He's the king.
He's the king.
He's the king.
Yeah.
He's the king.
Why is he?
I don't care. There's a coup or there's a.
This
Yeah.
guy always
Shackles.
throws the burger.
Shackles.
Every time he gets in a corner, it turns into murder.
Did somebody just
I
send
destroy
Chris
my
to
enemies,
the dungeon?
Stem out the roots,
Huh?
so the stems can no longer bear any fruit.
Ouch. That's rough. Rough shit right
Fitting.
there.
Very fitting.
What shall we do?
Oh, Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff naked with the tiger.
Post it
now
on
in the
LinkedIn.
background. Yes.
Oh, no. And
Also
then, no.
on his LinkedIn.
But
Yes.
we need a dancing hamster.
Dancing hamster on his LinkedIn.
Yes.
No, because that will look
No.
like it came from him.
I know.
No, don't do that. That'll
Hasselhoff with
burn.
the tiger.
Don't do that. Do it on Twitter. Send it from Twitter because
Okay,
don't
so
burn his
one of my
LinkedIn.
favorite things to do when I find a reliable station is so David Hasselhoff made a music album in Germany and they had him butt naked with a baby tiger. And it's a great photo to make somebody's desktop.
That's so unethical.
All right, so
It's
you
not.
Blue waffles.
replace fossil fuel with nuclear energy.
You do know what my wife does for her.
Why do
What
you
would
think
you
I
do
told
if you
you
were
first?
king? Hey, hold on. We have another king. Another king.
Oh,
Another king.
excuse me.
Bill Murray, you're king.
No. Okay.
Blow
Isn't
it up or make
already
it flat.
What's flat?
I don't know, is it?
The world is flat.
So says scripture.
There's like a
You
large.
just made it flat.
There's a large group.
Blow it up or make it flat.
We're gonna blow it up or make it flat.
What did I miss?
I mean, that's
It's
something
much
you can
easier.
do with the inflatable.
You know
girlfriend
what?
that you got.
It would fix our time zone
I
problem.
don't want nuclear power.
It's easier when
Do you know
it's
why we
flat.
have
I did not touch it.
Oh, I don't care if you did.
Yeah.
Running out
You
my
would
time.
think
I would, no, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to suffer the
I was gonna
consequences.
say U.S. mail.
I'd
Was
prove
it?
all your Mac stuff to a window.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you
come
know
up with-
the rail industry is also why the pocket watch became such a
Ooh.
I did
This
know
is a
that.
Jesse topic. We need Jesse here for that topic.
We didn't get his king
He did.
thing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, sweet. You run the world.
You're king.
And add more horsepower, not a valid answer.
Yes,
And
it
get rid of
is.
Chevrolet
He's
is
king.
a valid answer.
He's king. You cannot invalidate the wishes of the king.
Yes, you can. I just told him he can't have his nuclear reactors. End of
Hey,
discussion.
hey.
Chris is going the
Bunch
goo
of
route.
fucking control
Shut the
freaks
fact
here.
up, Roberts.
Bunch of fucking control freaks. You do you. What do you want a king? What do you want to be?
What? What are we doing? Says the flat earther.
So
He
you
would get himself fired from being
Yeah, I don't know if you know how they fire
So
kings, but
delicate.
it's kind of bloody.
fantastic.
It's terminal.
I have a feeling there's a flat line involved.
How about abolish Microsoft first and then
Yeah,
Sweet.
can we ask a couple of favors first?
Sweet said
All
no
Abolish Microsoft.
dictators.
Let's get the
anywhere.
homeless sorted out.
All right, we're getting
Let's figure out
homeless.
hunger.
feed people?
Feed people.
What?
Dictators.
I like the accountability thing too.
Put your dick in the mashed potatoes.
Can we get rid of Equifax?
Yes.
Oh.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you? So I had
Shut
a.
up, no.
He's gonna.
So I had to. Lawyers. Lawyers. Lawyers.
Thank you.
But it was
I'm
just
sorry.
2 days ago.
I couldn't-
All right,
I
great.
couldn't
Sounds
make-
good. Moving on. Next topic. So, anyways,
What's Chris doing? I don't know. What Chris-
I'm
Wait,
teeing
what about Brett?
things up. I'm sorry.
I was going there.
I know.
I'm all
I know.
about it.
I
Pump
know.
them brakes, son. I already got to edit some shit.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
I like it.
Tiap, go.
You gotta apologize to him. I'm all good.
You know, I mean, I run a business. I want to keep doing that. It's
I love it.
Yep.
pissing directly in the wind will only get you wet. So says my
No,
father.
we don't do it. We pee in the coffee for them. We pee in the coffee. We don't pee in the wind.
Like, is it hot out?
Okay, I like the way this guy thinks.
Plus, I don't have to
I'm
pee.
feeling like I don't know how I
Plus, I
feel
don't have
about
to
the way
pee
this
right
guy
now. I'm
thinks.
feeling it right here. I feel like I gotta take a shit on him.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. So has everybody been dictator?
Has everybody been king?
No,
Or
Brett.
Queen,
Brett.
or both? No, Brett did.
Oh.
He was good. We got him sorted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
he wants that, and I'm totally up for that. Yeah,
What year are we going?
Who's next? We haven't done us.
Rachel's. You gotta do Rachel. Rachel's gotta be next.
If you were king
Yeah.
or queen who identifies as a king, or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Whichever one.
Yeah,
Hang on.
it'd be you.
Oh, did you hang on? Hang on.
She's ready.
She's figured her shit out. She's figured her shit out.
What do we got?
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Oh my. Okay.
I live in Minnesota.
Done.
I don't want to spend.
Done.
more of my
No.
day in the dark.
God, that stupid fucking map. All right, you know how many watches I have.
Yes.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
bunch.
it's just
Working on it.
to hell with the farmers and the crap they got to go through.
I'm
Fucking
always-
watch collection. Motherfucking, and 6 months later, motherfucking.
Okay, so Arizona,
I'm always late for shit anyway, so it doesn't
Arizona
bother
said,
me.
fuck it. They just don't
But
participate.
the problem is,
Actually, I use the
everybody
daylight
else
savings
around them
thing.
are going to do stupid shit. Unless you stay in Arizona, you're fucked.
I
And who
use
wants
I
to
use the
stay in
daylight saving.
Arizona?
I use the daylight savings thing all the time as an excuse. I'm like, oh shit, that was an hour ago. My bad. I'm in Portland.
I thought that only, no, that's time zone.
Other way. No, the time zones. That's why I use that as an excuse.
Ah.
Like, because I was in Portland.
You mean like how I fucked up our start time tonight?
Bingo. And who didn't give you any shit for that? No
nope,
shit.
Nobody.
I understand.
I believe there was lots
I
of
play the
shit from
same
everyone.
game. So if you get rid of time zones, you take away my game. I use it as an excuse.
Now all we
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
do is
Zulu
just
time.
I forget what time
dismantle
zone I'm in.
magnets.
All right, quick show of hands. Who here knows what Zulu time is?
I do.
Did you know that a day can have more than 24 hours?
Oh, I did know that. Yes.
That's if you go around the world in a certain direction, you get an extra hour, right?
It depends on what
That
planet
is-
you're on.
That is when you are actively tracking an activity that extends past 24-hour calendar hours, but that activity is still ongoing. So pilots use Zulu time, military uses Zulu time. It's when you've exceeded 24 hours.
Oh, well, fantastic. I was just thinking of different perspectives. Like, what if we lived on Uranus?
You don't
Nobody
know,
lives in
you
my
don't live in
anus.
his bum.
Nobody goes around my
Nobody
No,
wants to be.
stay away from my anus.
Yeah.
It's hairy,
For your
dark,
own
and
good.
dangerous. Just
It's
stay
good to
away.
from that.
All right, I like that one.
Saturday.
That one
That
we
was-
can
that was-
that we can implement pretty easily without killing too many people.
Abolish it. But
right.
then I'd have to learn how
Abolish
to,
Microsoft.
I'd have to learn how to tell time. Well, that's mine.
Uh-oh, trouble just arrived.
Hey, how's it going?
What up?
How you
Okay,
guys
we got
doing?
3 more kings.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Who here, by the way, has an
We
RFID
gotta be careful
folder?
because they do want to close off at some point in time.
Who has an RFID what?
Cloner. We gotta clone the Tesla key.
We have.
Yeah.
Where the hell was he? Yes, somebody's got the big
Wait a
antenna.
second, we're at a fucking hotel. What am I thinking about?
Yeah,
They
just-
have one.
Hello,
Yeah, I know. Just borrow the one on the wall.
repurpose it.
Yeah.
They'll let
Step-
us.
They
They
would.
gave us letterhead. They'll let us.
They're really nice.
Go get it, yeah.
We
Talk
should.
really sweet to her. She'll totally give it to you.
Okay, well, don't be demeaning.
All right,
Who is demeaning?
you're
Who said
up.
Talk to me. Not, oh, I'm sorry.
You
I didn't
are.
mean her as
You
talk sweet to
are
her.
ruler of the
Talk sweet to
planet
him.
for as long as you want to be. How about it? What do you want to do?
I would implement a mandated, immediately in effect, license to use the internet.
Driver's license?
Can we have a license for children as well, please? Can I just add that one in as, hello, I'd like to, no, I'm sorry, you are, nope.
No, because then you're trying to control somebody else's reproductive cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So Texas is trying that right now. and it's not
Oh,
going so
that-
It's
good?
not working out well.
Yeah, I
But
might know a little
I've
bit more about
mandated
that.
before-
I might know a little bit more about that than I'm going to put on the camera.
Before
Or a
you are
video.
given access to the digital world,
Yeah,
you must be given a license to do so.
30 seconds.
it's not a bad idea.
People get given a license to drive, doesn't mean they're good at it.
Right.
But they're not as dangerous as someone who doesn't have one.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I drove for 13 years without a license.
I'm thinking a
Thank you very
4-year-old.
much.
What are you thinking? I'm not thinking
New Jersey.
I'm not thinking a
And I drove
16-year-old
really good.
that
No.
has taught themselves how to
Through
drive. I'm
Kansas
thinking like,
with the trailer. Those people in Kansas are worse than fucking New Jersey.
See?
They
It's
are.
all connected. All the dots.
They
come
are.
together.
Kansas is like, what the hell are they doing there? Yeah, that was one of those because I mean we had the Julie and like 35-foot horse trailer,
Heather at 7.
and you know the deal. You're stopping
Heather at
distances,
7.
and I'm driving. I'm like motherfuckers in Kansas. I'm like kid,
Unless you want
just Muppets.
to heist it.
Absolute. I mean, everybody talks about
Wait, what is-
Wisconsin and everywhere else. No, fucking Kansas. Bunch of Muppets.
I told them the truth. I said, we're.
Good.
Yeah, there is
over
that.
here, we're doing this thing.
Okay,
We
they
need
can't be
our
all
RFID
new,
writers to
just
get into this
bits
car
of
and
it.
break the windows.
I really want one of those big lasers that you can actually use to just like
Yeah,
blast
she
over
said
the
that.
No,
planet
that was-
bits of it.
General manager.
Yeah, me too. It's just like, all right.
what?
How are we
so,
doing?
like,
Because I know, well, it's just for 7. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're all right.
So you need to plug their
Yeah.
right. So you need to plug.
Well,
it
we
in.
we have to settle. I'll settle. We'll go.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that she's okay and we're okay and all that kind of good stuff. You are. Do you want to be? Would you care to be king or queen for the day or the month, the whatever, or something in between?
No, you don't have.
You know.
You can. You made that to
No, I don't want to be that. You know me, man. I just, I'm with pretty much everything everybody else has said. Have a good night, John. I would just like people to treat each other better. I would
Take it
like
easy.
to-
Thanks, Jill.
Honestly, if I had the magic wand to wave,
Yep.
I would do what my Lord and Savior said and love
Tell
everybody.
them exactly the steps that you need to
Just
take with
love.
your RFD.
And love doesn't mean like.
You'll get sued for that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Strip club in every corner.
Sue me.
Because right
Right.
now they're not sure. what
But
you wanna
seriously,
do
like
with
if I
this
can teach
proposal.
anybody anything, it's just fucking chill out for a second, take a breath, and realize that you and whoever have way more in common than you have anything different. Figure out where you guys are at. Like, work. If we actually work together as a people, then we make progress. Whether it's our industry, whether it's world hunger, whether it's any of these things, and that's where we consistently have
You know,
failed.
I don't know.
Is that we
I
don't,
think
we're
he's
not
gonna
willing to
be-
be vulnerable with each other. We're not willing, you know, all three of us talk
I
about
think he's
mental
gonna
health
be the next
all
Miss
the
USA.
time.
Yeah.
For a really important reason,
He's
because
older,
we want to get the
older,
stigma
older
off.
people. It's
You
happening.
know, if you
We need
work
to get
for
a
me,
massage.
you can call in sad. That's a legit excuse for not coming to work.
You look like it, actually.
That
Is that
should
on
be everyone.
command? It's fucking impressive. Done some social engineering? Yeah,
I have
I can
not.
feel it.
All right.
I'm an empath.
Always,
What
always
was it
down
called?
Are you okay?
It hurts.
It
Yeah.
does.
Oh, yeah. I'm a. Yes.
You know, be authentic, be who you are. I spent years of my life trying not to be the weird guy I am because I wanted to fit into whatever the mold of society said. Well, Ryan,
We'll be right back. We're gonna go talk about a thing. Hey.
Whatever it was. What?
Keep being king, kinging more.
All right, I'm
Do
gonna
more
king more.
kinging.
Right?
You might want to go out because that talking involves some kind of chimney.
Much more kinging.
I might come out there to smoke something else.
That's exhausting. On that.
Well, and it is, and it took me years to get comfortable in my own skin and say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm me. Uniquely me. There's no other me, there's no other you, there's no other you. Like, it doesn't, we are who we are. And the day that I did that and I said, fuck somebody else's opinion, do I feel good about what I've done today? Do I feel good about the contributions I put into this world? Have I done something to lift someone else up? And as long as at the end of my day, I can say I've done that, then I feel good about me, right? But this idea that I have to dress a certain way, sound a certain way, you know, I catch so much hell. Like, you know, I'm the president of a company and they're like, Evan gets shit all the time. I don't know why you let him, like, seriously? Like, he just says what he thinks and wants and he doesn't fit that corporate mold. Well, it turns out most of my customers appreciate that. They love that authenticity, the fact that I'm a real human who actually gives a shit. So if I was king of the world, yeah, I would love people to put other people before themselves, because selfishly, when you do that, you actually benefit more.
Yeah.
If you put somebody before you, you benefit more. But we don't do that. We step on each other. My entire career up until I went to work for Evan, and I had to tell him too, I'm like, you've broken me. So if this doesn't like pan out, I'm fucked. I have to be an independent contractor. I've never worked for anyone ever again.
Yeah.
There's just, I don't know, there's just something about being authentically genuine and connecting that fixes so many problems.
See, that also breeds authenticity and genuineness in other people. Because then you're vulnerable to somebody else, they then also become vulnerable. And that just becomes infectious.
I don't know about you guys, but I do not have all my shit together. I've been working on it for years. I've got it, kind of organized into a group.
Until that one thing.
Right. I got my poop sorted in a group, but I don't have my shit together. So I don't know that if I was king of the world, I'm just nicer. People just be nicer, be kind, smile more, hold the door, and not because for any reason of, oh, well, it's a lady, I better, no, just hold the fucking door. There's a human being who happens to be, 2 feet behind you. I don't know, I got yelled at not that long ago for holding a door for somebody, and I don't need no man to hold no door for me. And I'm like, oh, so I turned around and I smiled and I pulled that motherfucker shut. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Let me fix this right
When I
now.
first moved to the States, I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I say thank you when people would, hey, we're trained, and I get looked at like I have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, fuck you.
Right. If you're in New York, yes, the answer's always yes. Yeah, East Coast, yeah. You just kind of walk up and be, fuck you. Yeah, I like you. So, yeah, I don't know. Make the world a little bit of a nicer, kinder, gentler place. Hold people accountable, I think is a good one. I'd like to
Nicer than
see.
I am.
Okay, so here's the thing though. If I was to dig up my grandfather and say, grandfather, tell me how the world works. My grandfather would say things like, you see, son, we didn't say shit. We didn't share our opinions to people like that. You had respect in your mouth. You respected your elders. You didn't have to like them. You respected them.
Yeah.
You didn't do or behave a certain way because that's not what we do. Right? We help each other out. I hate my neighbor. I hate him, not me personally, it's my grandfather. I hate the neighbor, right? But when he ran out of gas halfway through mowing his yard, you know what I did? I brought him some gas, right? Want to burn the guy's house down, hate his soul. But the right thing to do in that situation was to help him out. And that, I think our industry lacks. I think, well, that too. But like one of the things I bitch about all the time is the secrecy of our industry and the fact we don't share with each other. Do you know how fast we would stop cybercrime if we'd just be willing to go, hey, here's how I got compromised.
Yeah, but that's
Here's the log files.
You might actually do me a favor.
Here's the
If you
IPs
stay
that
over
they
here,
did.
that might be
Instead
a
of
little
trying to
better if you don't
pretend it
mind.
didn't
Thank you.
happen, cover it up, the lawyers are, shh, can't say anything. If we actually shared that shit, we'd stop it in its tracks.
No shit, tell me about it.
Hi. So you are just FYI, we are live broadcasting to the internet at the moment. So you are joining a podcast. So if you have any concerns about that, you've been advised. The video doesn't work because I forgot to charge a fucking battery.
And it's running on Windows. It's running on Windows. It is what it is.
That's not the problem.
It is.
My
It's
dumbass
Windows.
forgot to put the
Windows
battery
is a
on the
power
charger.
bank. Windows is a power bank by 10 hours. Try doing that with a Windows tablet. It goes in like 10 minutes,
I have 32 gigs of RAM in that because I run Chrome.
but which is almost as bad as Windows.
And I kid you not, I'll open up like 8 tabs and I'm hovering at like 18 gig of RAM. consumed.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, it's ridiculous how much. It's just nuts how much that shit does.
Go back to links.
Here's the problem though. I had to have one of those CISO type conversations with one of the companies we're doing some work with. they're all LibreOffice, and I can respect that. But I'm like, the rest of the world doesn't work that way. The rest of the world doesn't. Don't care. Pay the $5 a month per user. Suck it up and do it. No, I get it, but you know what? You've grown up. You're a little bit more in the bigger league. You're doing this. You don't have at this point. You really don't have a choice, unfortunately. Now, you know what? Make your billions. Take over Microsoft. Turn into a LibreOffice. There's your goal. Get on with it. Hello. I figured out what I figured out what I'm going to do.
I got another one. Ready?
All right, go for it.
So if you're a corporation and you make more money than the GDP of 20 combined countries, you have an obligation to pay a higher tax rate, not just in the country you operate, but globally. You have to give 25% of your revenue to charitable causes. Instead of ducking and weaving, and then I pay higher fucking property taxes because fucking Bezos wants to piss away his money on taking his friends to space. Fucking douchebag.
In a dildo shaped
giant
spacecraft.
fucking dildo spacecraft.
I know.
I was waiting for the thing to fucking start.
I mean,
rotating.
talk about just doing
They should just
that.
name it
Talk
the
about doing
rabbit.
that to everybody. I mean, that's the, oh my god.
Put a stick, put a little
an extra
jaunt
little
out on it, and
rabbit.
call it a rabbit. Yeah.
Somebody needs to Photoshop that. That just
Right?
has to be Photoshopped.
That's how the crew gets into the module. They come in through the suction cup down the tube.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right,
This is
how
the
long?
security shit show.
Yeah, it's
And it's
I'm glad we joined when we joined.
yeah. We're actually how long? Have we, what
so
time
since
is
you
it?
guys are new,
Yeah.
everyone else has gone through this. It's your turn. If you were the ruler of the world, what is one thing you would implement?
Well, everybody has to be in a certain way. Like it has to be like a very like.
All right, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
Rachel would like this.
Standard communication
Yeah,
protocol.
yeah.
My name is also.
Oh, splendid. Oh, there we go. Two Rachels. There we go. That works. Called the Rachel communication.
What would you do?
Awesome. I don't like that.
It is. Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah. We've had some sensible answers. We've had some crazy sound answers. I still like yours. Yours is awesome. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I was-
To me, it's achievable. Whereas some of the others, I'm gonna take a shit ton load of work, or I'm just gonna be piling with bodies like I normally do. I like bodies. This is so. I am. We have been over this. Here's my thing. Think about it. We don't change as a society and as humans until something negative happens. I can tell you the kettle is hot, the stove is hot, and you're like, yeah, and then you go touch it. It's hot. I fucking told you the stupid thing was hot. So now we go forward to security. Now we go forward to security, and I'm like, do this. No, fine. I'm gonna kill you. And I'm going to use you as an example, and I'm going to keep piling the bodies up until the person behind can't get to the keyboard. Then they'll pay attention.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, but that's, and as terrible as it sounds, as humans, that's the thing. And he doesn't want me piling. I'm fine. I got no issues piling bodies up.
We know that I'm the nicer one of the three of us.
Oh, you're so nice. Though, if I do the kingdom thing,
Yeah.
I want the ocean sorted. I two things. One, your motherfucking sorry ass is not gonna. You put another piece of fucking plastic in that rubbish bin, I taser you, and then if you do it again, I kill you. Because I don't need any more plastic. I can deal with a body, but I can't deal with plastic.
So cotton only clothes?
I don't. Yes.
You know where all the
I know,
microplastics come from?
I
the,
don't even go there. I know.
building.
I know.
Is that water?
If I get a proper light, it's water. Yeah, I need to hydrate. Yeah. No, for me, it would be the oceans. Let's get the ocean sorted out. And there's so many ways we can do it. And the next thing, this carbon credit shit. No, your fucking factory is spewing shit out. You don't get to buy your way out of the problem. Your motherfucking ass fixes the problem. Stop buying credits that somebody else is going to use.
So talked to an older guy last week, and we were talking about some vintage things that I have that still work. Because it turns out at one point in time, things were built to last.
Oh, yeah.
Forever, right? And repairable. And then we made this transition to this disposable society. The quality of the products are shit. You buy it, yeah, it's $20. So you're like, oh, it's $20, right? Instead of $50. But you will spend $100 over the lifetime of that
Yeah.
product because you're constantly replacing it. Then it goes in a fucking landfill.
The Shinola. So we're in Detroit, neck of the woods. Let's face it, Shinola. Not only they do the amazing watches, I freaking love their power supplies.
They make power.
They make extension cords.
Interesting.
Now, how many times do we go off and buy these plastic nasty ass pieces of shit extension cords and we use them, we lose them, and all this other crap? Shinola makes like their old school metal ones. Metal casing, metal tops, like almost a ceramic, baked on ceramic top. And I mean, they're heavyweight. A little pricey, but you know what? They're freaking beautiful. And same thing, they're leather goods built to last.
Well, I think that should be mandatory. I think,
Yeah.
if we made a rule that companies could not make inferior disposable shit, you actually had to, make a product. Now, you know what? You might have to save. You might not, one of the things I fight against in Western society is this idea that all of us get to have the exact same experience and the exact same stuff. And we've managed to do that with Amazon, right? We've consumerized everything to the point that, generally you can get a version of whatever exists. But what happened to the hard work that goes into that? What happened to do you really need all that shit? I'm blessed. My spouse was raised by a hoarder, so in my house, no. Matter of fact, we had to have a meeting. I remember having a marriage meeting. Like, sweetie, you can't keep throwing my shit away. And she goes, well, you ain't using it. It's got dust on it. I said, I use that like twice a year. That's a $900 tool that doesn't go in the garbage. Well, it had dust on it, right? So we're a very minimalist household. But when we buy stuff, we buy quality. We don't buy crap. Well, that means I've had to wait and save for certain stuff.
And you appreciate a lot of
You treat it better, and so.
buy by needs. So we do a lot of buying because we just want something.
And don't get me wrong, I totally did that today. I went to the lockpick guys and I just went, here's my credit card. I think I bought everything you guys make, but I might not have. So if I don't have something, if you could please.
But it's probably quality.
They're awesome.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, Sparrow, shout out for Sparrows.
Sparrows
Shout
like
out for
freaking
Sparrows.
awesome. Here's the other thing. They took because obviously Jesse and Swede haven't been to this before.
Yeah.
They took those guys under their wing.
Yeah.
So freaking
Well,
awesome.
so tomorrow,
Yeah.
so I bought a graduated set
Ooh.
that we
Oh,
can
I
play
could have
with.
grabbed that. I'm sorry. You're awesome. Thank you. Hey, heads up. We got about 10, 15 minutes
All
and
right,
then
yeah.
we're wrapping.
Let's rev it.
Yeah.
So this is I mean, I wish Evan was here instead of outside.
I can go yell at him.
smoking. Yeah, go grab him. Let's close
All
this
right,
out.
close it out.
See you. Bye. So we're gonna wrap it out. For those of you on the YouTube, Chris is going to get Evan so we can close the show, and then I don't know what we're getting into. Quarter to midnight. That's not bad. So where'd you guys go get dinner? Yeah, was it good? Was it good food? Nice. Because I don't fucking need it, so now it's done. No, I'm gonna bring that tomorrow. I'm gonna do some shooting. In my former life, I was a pro photographer, so I did weddings, events, did a bunch of stuff with the liquor industry. Best gig I ever did was as a photographer was Dos Equis hired me to do the employee party, and it was called the most interesting party in the world. Understatement. Way understatement.
They overshot it.
Who's this? Were you
It was
king?
amazing.
Yes,
We
she's
had
been amazing one.
chainsaw jugglers. We had
Communication.
a guy
Standardized
who
communication. I'm like,
holds the
I like
world
that.
record for
Yeah.
longest
I like that.
breath held underwater.
Was he king?
8 minutes.
What did he say?
Not, yeah, but we're gonna,
So is
we're
she's taking down the Tower of Babel? We're not doing that
gonna
anymore?
proxy in for him and everybody gets a 50-gallon barrel of lube and we'll be done with it.
Fantastic.
By the way, if your friend has an
no
Alexa,
electronics
best thing
in
you
that
can do
room.
is whisper to it, Alexa,
electronics in
please
that room.
order me 50
The room that
gallons
you're
of
gonna do this
KY
in, no
jelly.
electronics.
I did this.
No
I did
evidence.
this to a friend, and he got a text from his wife 2 minutes later. I don't know what the fuck you're planning, but you need to stop.
Who said that?
My buddy's wife, because I had whispered to his Alexa. I said, Alexa, order 50 gallons of KY jelly. And so Alexa's like, can't find it, but I'll add it to the list of things I can't match. And so she got the alert on her phone and she texted, I don't know what the fuck you're planning, but you need to stop.
Apparently we're getting some messages on the tube. One, we need to take some pictures of all of this shenanigans.
I will have my camera.
Didn't we
out
take pictures earlier?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I had to leave
Figure
early.
it out. Yeah, we'll be good. All right. So to everybody that's listening in, we are going to be wrapping this up.
Yeah, we love all of you.
Yeah.
Well, not that one. We don't love that one, do we?
We love most of them. Some
Yeah.
of them.
There's that one,
I love all of you.
except for the one. Come on.
No, I love even the one. Even the one.
All right.
Somebody somewhere has to get a tactical nuclear weapon sometimes.
You know, if you love
All right.
everybody, just devalue.
Do you want to rewind engage brain? Final thoughts, or are we final thoughting out of the hell out of this? It's like, look,
Okay.
we call Kingdom Queen for a day, we're done.
No, I
No,
think.
it's yours. You wrap up. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wrap up. Fuck, that's a lot of pressure. I think the big thing, the integrity, the motivation, that for many of us that are in this industry, a lot of us don't do it for money. Some of us do, i.e.,
Yep.
Kevin Mitnick.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I was coughing. What, are you trying to hook up with Kevin Mitnick or what? What are we doing?
all know what happened with Uncle Cat. I mean, he's just, that's not even.
Okay, so,
All right.
yeah.
Kevin, yeah, no, not good.
But I think a lot of us are in this industry for the right reasons. And I think if I were king, I would figure out a way for us all to work together, right? Stop fighting each other. I mean, we're fighting each other for 20% of the market, right? 20% of the market is doing security shit. 80% of the market is just dangling in the wind. They don't even know they're playing the fucking game. So I think if we stopped fighting over the 20 and actually focused on the other 80, we'd make such a bigger difference, because it's the basics, the fundamentals, the same shit we've been
I already
preaching
knew.
for 30
I already
fucking
knew
years.
though.
And it's tiring. And I think the only way you get over it is working together. And I think accountability for people that aren't doing the shit.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah. And identify the people and some people just won't play ball, right? Because they're so into themselves, they're so into the money, they're so into whatever.
I will.
They need that extra, like, they
Yeah.
go up to them and say, hey.
And the ones that are
I
just
know you're uncomfortable,
and the
like,
ones that are
let's
just
have a
bad,
conversation.
and the ones that are just bad, like if I was king, I just excommunicate them. I'm like, sorry, lost cause, you're out.
Mars has got space.
You know what?
You don't get to play game. play
You know
with
what
us
I
anymore.
feel like would be a great exercise in humanity for people who seem to have lost it. We make them dependent on the community around them 100%.
Oh, like it used
Or
to
we
be.
could castrate them, they can't reproduce.
You no longer have any place to live. You no longer have your vehicle. You no longer have your devices, and you have
can't
to depend.
reproduce.
And you have to depend 100% on your neighbors solely.
And you can't reproduce. It's probably a DNA problem.
Because if you're a motherfucker,
Man,
then
it's
guess
science.
who's not helping you?
I was
It's
about to
science.
say, can't
Follow
we,
the science.
Can't we smack that DNA with some radio waves and make some adjustments? I was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
sure that we had figured out
Yeah,
that you can manipulate DNA with
Actually, it's
radio
not
waves.
honestly, it's not at this point, it's not the DNA. What we're messing around with.
No, seriously.
Did
I
we just
mean-
screw up the video. I know.
What video? We haven't
No,
been-
audio. I thought we screwed the
I
audio
killed
up
the
as well.
camera
I know, you
at the
killed the
beginning
camera.
of this.
Well, actually, you didn't kill the camera. Microsoft killed the camera.
Thank you, Microsoft. Oh, and I abolished
No,
Microsoft.
let's just be honest. It was Ryan's poor planning and failure to charge
Oh,
battery.
this was,
that killed
no,
the camera,
it was the
but-
fact that it took us, what, an hour and 10 minutes to figure all of this craziness out because of Microsoft.
Okay, that I will admit to. There was a bit of a driver debacle.
It was awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I wish more people would take the red pill.
Not the purple one.
Fuck yeah.
They can't handle that.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
We took the purple one. We're still trying to recover
What
from
about
Alright,
the
yeah, I know that.
sparkly flat
No, the red one, because the red one is like, the red one is,
Sparkly red one. Sparkly red one.
yeah, sparkly red one. Because that way people would see like the truth, because I think the manipulation and shit that happens in the industry.
Hang on. Oh, I like that.
I got my
But
nails
if you
done.
force, you know, if you give them the red pill,
Shit
they
show
have to see
brown.
it. It's like, there, doesn't matter what you want.
Like it?
You're awesome.
Yeah, or they'll just
All
fade
right,
away.
we need to wrap this up to let this amazing hotel that let us hang out in here. And of course, guests amazing.
Shout out to Holiday Inn.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Miss Lori, the most
All right,
amazing
thank you so
artist.
very, very much.
Yes. Thank you.
You wanna
She's like, show
I
your
love you
appreciation in a
guys.
tip.
let everybody
See you next week.
take care, everybody?
All right, I gotta go to work now.